We do have the closing bell. We're just a few seconds away on this Wednesday, August 12, 2009. We've really seen stocks throughout the day holding on to gains. We have, though, come off our best levels of the session, although it's been pretty much a broad-based rally throughout the day. Take a look as we settle in at the close. You've got the S&P 500, a gain of more than 1% back above that 1,000 mark at 1,005. Checking on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, again, finishing off its best levels of the day, but still up more than 100 points, 117 to be exact, or up 1.3%, almost 1.3%. The Nasdaq, you can see just below that 2,000 mark. We were above it. We've moved back below it, but still good for a gain of about 1.5% for the trading day, Matt.
All right, you know what? Let's get a breakdown of what drove the markets today. Joining us for that from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, Suzanne O'Halloran. And still with us is our featured guest, Ira Harris, global macro trader at Praxis Trading. Suzanne, let's start with you, though. I mean, what were the big movers and shakers today, the big gainers?
Well, you know, Matt, late afternoon, of course, it's going to be that decision from the Fed that really lifted the entire market. But even before that, investors were in a buying mood. We had the S&P up over 1% for most of the day. The S&P, of course, closing near the best levels of the session. In the last hour or so, industrials displaced financials just in the leadership of the largest groups. But still, we saw most groups out of the largest S&P groups rise today. The insurers were very strong. We had S&P talking about travelers. One of the newest Dow members saying that their business is actually stronger than the overall industry. They may actually boost their credit rating on travelers. We also saw some money flow into the housing stocks. Of course, Toll Brothers making some positive comments about orders. CEO Bob Toll says there are fewer cancellations and some of the markets are actually stabilizing. Just about an hour ago on the conference call, he said the strongest markets are Connecticut and the New York suburbs. So again, along with the Fed's decision today and outlook on interest rates, we had that news from Toll Brothers and, of course, some positive commentary in the financial sector, particularly with the insurers. So all in all, it turned out, Carol, to be a very strong day for U.S. stocks.
And we'll see if it'll turn out to be a strong day for retail. Tomorrow we've got some important retail data coming out, Suzanne.
That's right. And this is going to happen in the morning, so it could, dictate trading. Walmart earnings come out right around 7 o'clock. That, as we know, the world's biggest retailer, what they say about the back-to-school shopping season will be closely watched by traders and investors. Walmart shares rose today. And also we have the government's numbers on retail sales for July. So, again, those will be closely scrutinized. But, today it was all about the Fed, and that's what traders focus